bad teachers should get fired?
Yeah, I think allowing bad teachers to get fired also allows new teachers that are better, have like a fresh perspective on the whole teaching thing, to like get in and replace them and have more of an impact on the kids. Where if old bad teachers can't get fired, then you're just gonna have a system that just gets worse and worse as the teachers care less and less.
So do you think tenure is fair?
I don't think tenure is fair. Not at least not the way it's set up. After 3 years, you like 99% of teachers get tenure. Like that prevents like new teachers from coming onto the scene or old teachers who get replaced.
Yes. I mean, I can understand, like, they probably go through things in their life, but I think, like, some teachers, they kind of just focus on wanting to make a relationship with students instead of doing their job and, like, helping these students, like, learn more and get to where they want to go with their education after high school. I think, like, you're not really doing your job if you're just trying to make a connection with your students and, like, a relationship instead of, like, teaching them.
A bad teacher at Poly different than a bad teacher at Mayfair?
Yeah.
Uh,
At Poly, it's kind of a different environment because it's like ghetto. I don't know, so you're kind of being hip with them. And then Lakewood, it's different because it's like a better environment, so the teachers are kind of like not ghetto, I guess. I don't know. But it's a really different environment, so you kind of have to be more like different with the students there than here.
I think being a teacher is just like any other job, more or less, to the point where if you do bad in any other sort of job, you work at Starbucks, you do bad, you get fired. You work at Walmart and you're not a good employee, you get fired. So I think if you're a bad teacher, I think you should be fired. If you're not producing the right results, if you're not putting a lot of effort into it, for various reasons, I think you should be fired. Yeah.
so do you think tenure is fair for the good teachers and the bad teachers?
Legally, yes, because it's a contract. So tenure is legally fair. Is it morally fair and is it fair to the students? No. Because you can get a bad teacher who is lucky enough to get tenure and just stays around doing nothing and doesn't really care about the results. They just care about showing up to work every day and getting paid. So they don't really care. So is it legally fair? Yes, it's legally fair. And it's something that I think should be revised because it's not morally fair to the students.
Do students play a key role in the way teachers educate today?
Yes, I really do think students play a key role because if the students don't have the motivation to learn, then it makes it really hard for the teacher to have the motivation to teach.
It depends on the student. Like, if the student's difficult, then the teacher's gonna have a rough time trying to get to them, and they're gonna lose hope in that student, and then I feel like their teaching style would go down. But if they have a teacher that student that interacts with the teacher and like wants to learn, I feel like the teacher would feel more eager to teach them, and like, okay, this student has passion to learn, so the teacher will have passion.
I think that good teachers will let their students have a say in what they do because it's who they're teaching. But I think that bad teachers or, incompetent teachers just have their own mindset of what they're going to do and don't take anyone's opinion into account.